Chat. Hello. I miss you guys so much. It's been a minute since I got to sit down and talk with you guys. I think the last time was on Thanksgiving. I played Joe Bava in a crazy match, which I was caught off guard. On this match against Giga, I was also caught off guard. I don't know why this keeps happening to me, but as you see, I'm in New Orleans. I'm in a safe house in the French quarters of New Orleans. I've been on the road a lot, as you see. I was in Hawaii. I flew to Texas. We drove down to New Orleans. I'll go back home here soon. So I'm everywhere right now, but I'm in New Orleans. It's great. I'm in a beautiful place. I'm going to go over these matches against Giga. Obviously, I had a long video, like an hour long, of me playing him. But I messed up the audio because I was caught so off guard. I woke up an hour late to my match. I wake up to a bunch of messages, and in a state of panic, I jumped right on chess.com, and we played 6 games. I'm going to jump into that right now, and then I'll give you guys some updates of what I got going on after that. So I wake up. I'm like, oh my God, I overslept. I'm like, all right, my coach, because Giga doesn't speak English, so that's like my communicator. And Giga used to coach my current coach like 12 years ago. I was her coach. So mutual connection there. All right, my coach, I guess he's still able to play me 10 minutes. She was like, yeah, he's been waiting. I jumped right on. Still got like rust in my eyes. I look terrible, and I always look terrible because I'm on the road. I'm never home. I look terrible, and we jump right into it. Right, we go into a rapid game. It's in a draw after 5 moves because of course I misclicked in the position of the Sicilian. Vincent. Oh my God, we're here. Oh my God, we're here. We're playing. Oh my God, no, overslept. Sicilian. Okay, chat. We're here. Take. Oh, I misclicked. I misclicked, bro. I'm about to cry. Misclicked, bro. I misclicked. No way, dude. No way. Misclicked, bro. This is the worst day ever. Yeah, for the draw, I was like, no shot. This is how we're starting off. I was so sad. I was crashing out. Like, I'm going to show a few clips where I'm like, crashing out. I'm crashing out. I'm about to crash out. I'm about to crash out. Oh my God, I overslept. Oh my God. The crash out. I'm about to crash out. I'm crashing out, chat. But okay. So I'm like, okay, fair. We get into a draw. My first draw against a GM. Ha 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 ha. Haters. We go in again. This game was probably the most interesting game. I was really trying to come for him on this game. Let's get into it. I go English. It's the ready, but I call it the English because I play C4. This guy, my coach, who I looked up to, and I play wherever she plays, essentially. He taught her. So here you got a guy that's coached my coach, right, on my opening. Obviously, I go D4 there, take. Standard stuff here. My coach was actually impressed with how I held ground for good 15 moves here. I go into the area, standard development here. I love this move. Obviously, I know he's trying to attack on C4, so I just kind of pinned the pawn there. Standard development. Here's where things get interesting because my the C4 pawn is kind of stuck there. And I know he's developing some long-term plans here on this C4 here. So I kind of just pushed the bishop. Actually, I pushed the knight, which I thought was very interesting. And when I was analyzing this game with the computer, it said that was the top move. I kind of like, this guy plays fast. As you see, our times are increasing there. I'm kind of like, just shove that horse on B5. He comes in with more attack there. I push this A4 pawn, giving more structure here and making sure this doesn't collapse here. But this is where I become a rookie again. I wish I learned a lot of just isolating pawns. Because as he's adding pressure, I'm still holding down c4. I'm very prideful. Bishop c4. I remember the night before the match, I told my coach, she's like, hey, she's like, just please do not sacrifice any pieces. I told her, I said, I'll sacrifice anything to get my bishop on c4. I don't care. Obviously that mindset, well, I suck. So take, but I take with the bishop. I'm supposed to take with the pawn. I'm supposed to take with the pawn, reinforcing this pawn here. But instead of isolate it here, take. And from here I kind of just, I have a thing of trying to make forced moves. When I see that I'm under attack, I'm a stubborn player, so I'm going to force him to do something. And I just kind of crumble here. We can look at the engine, what the engine says. I even forget how to do this, bro. Look at what the engine says. Chat, how do I get here? I don't know. You can look at what the engine says there. 30's better, yeah, but we get around here, and yeah. I mean, slightly better. That's pretty good. I'm a rookie. Yeah, that was a powerful move right there. Just intuition. I like to toot my horn. So we got pretty equal game right now. And we're on move, what, 16? I have this background, so I can't even see what the letters are. It was still here. Actually, it's pretty good, but I shouldn't have isolated my pawn. I shouldn't have traded my bishop here. And it just goes downhill from here. Of course. He's a great, I try to, bro. I love the end game. I think I watch a lot of Magnus too, where queens off the board, he really turns up. So I try to follow that, and I always try to exchange queens. I feel like he's 10 times better with a queen out. Is that true or false? I don't know. This is my theory. And here I'm just trying to get a stalemate, honestly, but it's impossible. I mean, I'll take this here. Against a grandmaster. It is what it is. So I was very upset on that line. I was very mad going into this next game, and it just fueled my stubbornness. What does that mean? I'm going against the grain. 100%. Let's go to game review. It's the same game. Right, good job. I go against the grain. Whereas I don't like being forced to do anything. Like, I hate when I get put in forced moves, but I love making people force their moves. Right? Okay, and as you see, bro, this guy just spun the player. I think it's cut off, but he had a 95% accuracy, bro. So I come in here, Sicilian. I play it right this time. But I learned something new about this pawn here in the Sicilian in the dragon opening. What's happened here? Did I lose a rook? No, okay, I'm tripping. This pawn becomes weak here. Which I learned after a few things change here to where I'm about to fianchetto. I'll show you here in a second. So I take, obviously he's gonna, a standard opening. Great move, but you just gotta know how to, you get a brilliant move, you gotta know how to follow the tactic to follow up. See here. This pawn becomes weak in this position because I'm fianchetto. I know the opening, I'm playing it in 0.2 seconds. Doesn't matter what you play. I already know my next move. Might as well pre-move it. That's where it kind of hurts me here, because this was a mistake. Uh-oh. Down the pawn. Or some moves here. And it just goes downhill. It just goes downhill. No, he kicked my ass on this one. Kick my ass. I was very livid at how I played that Sicilian. I That's the last thing I want to do is play a Sicilian against a Grandmaster. It's just so like he's played against that line a million times. Um, we go again. This one I think was just equally as bad. I just got destroyed. So I'll come in with my I call the English opening, and he's prepped against this for a long time. Oh, they wanted me to push, whatever. I didn't want to block the C3. I hate blocking here. I really do. Oops. I really do hate blocking this line, this diagonal. I really hate it. So I went against the grain again, knowing that, and I mentioned it. I Oh, I was so mad. Oh, this is funny. Uh, I watched the game where Hikaru versus Magnus. I think it was Title Tuesday where Magnus just surrenders his queen. I was like, you know what? I'm pulling a Magnus here, or Hikaru surrendered his queen. Magnus let him do it. I was like, let's go. And yeah, I got destroyed. This was experimental stuff here where I don't recommend it. But it is what it is. I'm just gonna show this last one, which I thought I actually like this game here. I made it. Look, as you see, he promoted one pawn to a queen and mated me. I think the issue was let's see, same opening. I'm playing this every time, bro. Same same opening. I wanted to get. I wanted his bishop bad. I wanted his bishop bad. Which is the blitz. I played a lot better on this one. I'm not gonna lie. This was this was a decent game. The guy's good. I don't know what else to say, chat. Yeah, I trade the queens here. I think yeah, which is obviously terrible when I'm eating pawns. I don't know why I did that. Just a miscalculate. Like I was just stressed, bro. I'll take this loss any day. If we're gonna lose, let it be like this. I was trying to. Just wait until I learn how to stalemate, bro. So yeah, I played Giga. This is our second time playing against each other. Usually I play on Elite Chess, so my games here are low. But I've never won a game. I haven't played one of the EchessCom moderators. And he blundered his queen, and I'd even, bro. It was so bad. Oh, he changed his name. That's funny. Anyway, yeah, that's that. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I wanted to talk to you. Few things I got going on. Oh, I never mentioned to you guys, but I've been invited to cover the Prague Chess Festival in Czech Republic next month. Which is huge. Some big names are gonna be there. Let's go look. See if there's any updates. I want you guys to see. If you don't know the Prague Chess Festival, I have a press pass. I'm going to be in a media zone, analyst zone, all of that. Official, baby. Look who's going to be there. Gukesh, Navarra, Rotovet, Divya. Some of my favorite players are going to be there. They're still coming out with like updates. Let's see. Your boy is gonna be there. The event director, he told me someone very special is gonna be there. A chess legend that he wants me to cover. It's still updating. But we got Divya in the house. Everyone knows I love Divya. I think he was saying they're going to be covering the futures. Oh, it wasn't. It hasn't been announced yet. Shout out my guy Peter. Yeah. World champion. Woo! I'm excited about that. So we got that. I just dropped my interview with Kramnik, bro. Let's talk about that for a second. Because the way I get blamed up is insane. You guys are so mean. Like, it's crazy how mean and ruthless the chess community is. And I can take it. If you know me, I'm king troll. But I have to. The only issue I have with it is I can't troll back. That's the part that hurts. Because I love troll. It's funny. But when I can't say anything back, because I have to be professional, I have to. If I'm trolling back, I'm not going to Prague. Put it that way. So I have to shut up. Which that part hurts. I don't mind the troll, but you guys are sinister. So I released Kramnik, right? I'm gonna talk about that just for a second. Because people are crazy. Okay? As you know, I'm new to chess. Still being 2 years, 2 years some change, right? Um when you're a new chess player, the last thing you're doing is looking at every detail of news articles. I'm learning chess. I'm learning how to move pieces. I'm learning openings and in games. I'm not looking at what everyone is saying, but I see it. And sometimes I see like little articles on Twitter, on X, and I'm like, that's interesting. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that, right? I'm seeing a few things, but Kramnik, I write him like, hey, I would love to play you for my YouTube channel. He's like, sure. I'm like, what? Like, wow, did he just reply me? I know who Kramnik is. I know he's a world champion. I don't know everything about him and whoever, right? But I've seen a few things, and I asked him. I said, "Well, since we're playing, I would love to at least speak to you, interview you, ask you a few questions, because what's happening right now, I have no idea, like what's going on." He's like, "Okay, sure." I'm like, "What?" He's willing to allowing me to interview him. Who am I? I don't even have a YouTube channel. And when I do that, when I set this up, so I make a YouTube. Few weeks gone by, because I wrote him like September. Few weeks go by. I'm trying to get a date out of him, but there's no like. He's a busy guy. We're both busy. I couldn't find a date. One day he writes me, probably around this time. It was after I played the match with Joe Bava that's on my YouTube. It was that night. I have the mask on. Um, he writes me. He's like, "Hey, I can do tomorrow morning." Oh my. So I'm like, okay, this is my time to do research. Keep in mind, I have a day job, people, children. I have a day job. Um, and I'm working, trying to figure out, trying to do research. I'm like, I don't have time for this. Time for this? Like, yo, ChatGPT, give me some questions to ask Kramnik. Right? That was my like. I was like, give me some questions to ask Kramnik. I'm slammed right now. I have so much work to do. I can't do this right now. They give me some questions. I do a little research, and then that's that. And I interview. People think they're like, oh, have you asked him about what kind of a person he is? No. It's the last thing I'm looking at. And sorry, I got the interview. Haha. And I didn't ask him what you wanted to ask him. Maybe you should interview him. You guys are so mean. And to be fair, he's been very nice to me. He's opened opportunities for me. He's always checks up on me. He wishes me well. Talk every so often. Nothing but nice to me. And I have friends that are just sinister, just like you guys. You guys are meaner than anyone on this earth. So shut up and give me a break. Like if I go to Reddit, bro, y'all guys torch my Reddit. Look at this. You guys are so mean. Look at my credit, my Reddit karma, bro, because of y'all. You guys are trolls, bro. And I love this. Like, don't give me any positive karma, because I want you guys to remember what you've done to me. And I want you guys to remember this right here. I love this. I love seeing this. I can't wait years from now when I look back at this. I hope this never changes. Okay, so I just dropped that. I have an interview with Anna. She's an international master from Armenia. I believe a 2013 women's champion. In Armenia. I have that coming out very soon. It's already done. I have an interview this Friday. Man, I got a lot of stuff, but I just want to give you all those updates. And I'm good. I feel like Andrea Botez, she has so many haters. I feel like her. But that's all I have, you guys. Blundermus here, signing out. I miss talking to you guys. I'm good. I wish I could show you guys the super pat. It's beautiful. And I wish y'all could have seen that bigger video. That's all I had. I just wanted to give you guys an update. And let me just click back off of this screen. Yeah, so we haven't won a game yet. Just an update. Oh, losing chess games. Let's go to Blundermus Prime. That's my training account before the trolls start trolling. I gotta update that. I have a post. I'm making a journal about um all my meaningful chess games. Like obviously I play a lot of grandmasters and stuff. I wanted to document journal every game and how it happened. People ask me, "How do you do this? How do you do this? You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. Yeah, well, you shouldn't be blah blah blah." So I'm making a journal where I'm gonna go through each player I've played and what that experience was, and yeah, how I do what I do. I got to update it. I totally forgot about it until I just clicked on this, but this is a very interesting one. I have part 2, which is a great story. I just gotta do it. You feel me? But we have won 0 games. This is who I interviewed. Coming out soon. And let me add one more thing. When I'm interviewing someone, I play them. We're in communication while I'm playing. It's hard to think and play a title player, grandmaster, while you're having conversation with them and you're playing these games. Blitz, more specifically. So when I'm like silent, like when I'm playing Giga, and it's just like silence or the background music, I'm much more locked in, having a conversation with the person I'm playing while we're playing. Right? It's very hard to do. So when you notice the people I interview, the games tend to be very, very, very bad. Versus when I don't interview them, it's a lot better. Okay. I don't think I have any more updates, but I will let you guys know. Almost hit you guys a finger.